Hey, it's Nashwalk Steve here. Today's project is to replace the handle and cable that allows our sectional pieces to recline. We had one of the handles break off a little while ago while we were using it, and then the only way I could find a fix was to use a C-clamp instead of a handle, which worked for a little while, but we were able to get the replacement part from Ashley by emailing them with our serial number, and we got the part we needed, and now I'm going to go ahead and replace the actual cable and handle itself. So if you're like me, you've probably never paid much attention to this assembly before. This is for a piece of a sectional that is not on the end of the sectional, so the reclining handle is actually tucked between two cushions here. You can see my makeshift fix there, but you just reach between the cushions and grab the handle to make it recline. The way this works is this cable is attached to a handle normally, not a C-clamp. It goes down and it pulls on this cable right here. And what this does, it hooks in here and just pulls this silver part. This little foot here goes down and kicks out the footrest, and it's just based on this spring here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just push it down and show you how that works. Oh, it's running into something. There we go. Then it just kicks that out like that. It's kind of an ingenious mechanism because when you push this all back in place, the spring is stretching, stretching, stretching. This is going, and then it gets to a point where it goes beyond 180 degrees of this spring, and it wants to pull back the other way. But then there's this silver tab here that keeps it from going back the other way and opening up backwards, basically. So all this does is just kick that little foot out, sends the whole thing going based on that spring action. So it looks like to replace this, all we have to do is pull out those two screws there, and then this is just kind of tucked in here a little bit. It's kind of a friction type plastic plug in there. So we'll go ahead and try to remove this stuff and take apart what we have. Okay, I got the first of these two screws out of there. They're self-tapping sheet metal screws by the look of it there. It turns out they are a 5/16 inch screws. I'm using a regular type of nut driver to take those off. And then this ended up being a little more of a challenge than I thought to remove. It slides in that slot there, but you have to find a way to push down that tab and the one on the other side simultaneously to pull that out. I wasn't able to do it simultaneously, so I used a screwdriver to hold the bottom one down and kind of wiggle that half out, and then just my finger on the top to wiggle it out. I tried using other tools to get them both pinched, and it didn't seem to work. So we got it out. Now I'm going to remove this final screw, and then we'll put on the new part, which I have right here. Like I said, I contacted Ashley via email, and they were able to send me this part actually for free once they had my serial number or model number off my piece of furniture here. If you need to know where that is, it's actually printed underneath the footrest on the underside there. That's the easiest place to find it, and tell them what you have, and hopefully they can help you out too. All right, there is the new handle in place. 5/16 screws back in there. Just go into a piece of the frame there, so you just find the same holes in the metal frame. Easy to do. This piece is clipped back in here where the old one was, and this little thing, little Z-type clip there, just goes right back in the hole, and everything functions as it should. Close up the seat like that. Pull the handle. Sends the recliner out. So that's it for this fix. A nice, easy one. So if you have to do it, don't fear, it's very easy to do. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your repairs.